Hey, it's Joshua Vergara. What's going on, everybody? It is going to be a super busy next couple of weeks, so that's the reason why I thought for this particular product, I was going to take a bit of a different approach. By the way, it's been a long time since I've done something vloggy like this, right? It felt like the right time to do so because new camera, who did? Anyway, the reason why I'm going for the more vlog type video for this is because the product is a bit tougher to film. After all, it's a TV product. We're talking, of course, about the brand new Chromecast that comes with this here remote. So one thing that I love about the Chromecast is that it's an affordable way of adding smart functionality to pretty much any TV, as long as it's got that HDMI input on the back. And if you don't have HDMI on the back of your TV, get updated. Jokes aside, the new Chromecast is exciting because it comes with Google TV, the actual interface that allows you to interact with all the different services you might already have. Streaming services, all of your paid subscriptions and whatnot, all are built right in. And it's an interface that's actually really satisfying to look at, really easy to control also because of the included remote. I did not get one of the earlier units, which is a bit unfortunate, but that's okay, because it was easy to find the Chromecast at one of the major retailers. Now, the thing to keep in mind though is the white edition is probably what you're going to find easily, because the other editions in the sunrise and whatever that blue color is, those were sold out pretty much immediately. I really wanted to get the sunrise edition because I want something a little bit offbeat. What's funny is when it came to the different colors of Chromecasts, it didn't really matter a whole lot in the past because once you have it connected to the back of your TV, it's hidden behind the set anyway, so you're not going to enjoy the color of the actual device. Of course, that changes this time with the included remote. And you know what? There's some people out there saying that the remote's probably not going to blend in with the other ones you have with your television, but I actually find that to be one of Google's big strengths, is that in a very unassuming way, they still find a way to stand out. And this is a perfect example of it. Anyway, getting the Chromecast set up is just putting it into the HDMI port, and then I actually used the included plug adapter so that it always has some sort of power. That way I don't need to wait for the Chromecast to actually boot up every time I turn on my television and it has to route power through one of its included USB ports. Right off the bat, the Google TV interface is really nice. It'll get me straight to YouTube, Netflix. Those buttons are actually on the actual remote, which makes sense to me because they might be the two most used services on things like a Chromecast. And here in my family home, where I have the Chromecast with Google TV installed, it'll be really easy for my parents to get used to it because I've had them on a Roku stick for the longest time by now. So this will be a direct replacement to that is pretty intuitive for my parents because a lot of the controls are very similar. One thing I really enjoyed about the setup is that the Chromecast remote can be used to control other portions of your home entertainment system. Now, one of the bummers is that I can't actually use the Chromecast remote to turn on the Sony sound system that we have installed here, but at the very least, we can actually turn up and down the volume, which is a level of control that we haven't had in any of the other streaming sticks so far. And then the integration of Google Assistant is further icing on the cake. With other Chromecasts, you would have to have like a smart speaker or something like that and then tell it to play something on your, in this case, living room TV. Then it will go to the Chromecast, tell it to find it, and you can play it. In this case though, you have multiple ways of getting to the same content, and now you don't have to have that smart speaker. You just talk right into the remote. I think this is a big deal. Which leads me to the main thought I wanted to share regarding the new Chromecast with Google TV. This is Google basically saying, hey, we are taking over the Android TV box space by providing a first-party solution so that you don't need to install Chromecast or Android TV, as it used to be called, in other products. I actually have, like I mentioned before, the Roku stick. I have had Amazon Fire Stick. I've also had two different Xiaomi Mi Box TVs here at this same television, and now they've all effectively gotten replaced by Chromecast with Google TV. And especially since this new Chromecast comes in at $49.99, that actually makes this a very low barrier of entry for anybody who hasn't had smart TV capabilities up until now. It's also a low enough price that you can effectively replace anything that you are using right now. Now, as far as other streaming boxes go, you can still make a case for things like the Nvidia Shield TV, especially if you're a gamer and you're in the GeForce experience. The same thing goes for, let's say, Amazon's products, because you can do things like order off Amazon using the Fire Stick. And And then finally, when it comes to something like Roku, maybe it's built into your actual TV and you don't need something like a Chromecast with Google TV. Those particular products still make sense in very specific ways, but at least with Chromecast with Google TV, certain services are going to be supported right off the bat, just like they are in regular Chromecasts. A perfect example here is, well, HBO Max. HBO Max is still not available for Roku yet, but it's here, already built in and installed on the Google TV. And so there you have it, just some thoughts on the new Chromecast with Google TV in this vlog style video. There's a lot of stuff going on this week and next week, so I thought I would start the week off right by just getting my thoughts out there, doing something a little bit less highly produced. Let me know what you think of this kind of video. I'm still imparting the same level of information, but I do need to get going on a lot of different projects, which is why I wanted to keep things kind of simple for this Chromecast video. I should probably leave this area before I get distracted and watch something like Legend of Korra on Netflix or Fresh Prince on HBO Max. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and sign off on this video. Let me know if you got a Chromecast with Google TV. Did you get a certain color of it? I still want that sunrise edition. Let me know what your experience has been so far, and yeah, let me know what you might be replacing by using the Chromecast with Google TV. Get into the comment sections down below, let's have those discussions, and at the very least, drop some likes on this video and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. With all that said, I'm gonna go ahead and call it on this one. Thank you so much for watching. Take care of yourselves and each other, and enjoy your tea, everybody.